This is my review of the Pittsburgh 3-ton heavy-duty floorjack rapid pump. Bought it at Harbor Freight back in 2013. Making the review now after using it several times. Originally bought it for my 2001 Ford Ranger, and honestly, it's come in handy. Originally bought it for taking care of these spring brackets that broke on my truck, and I needed something that could basically jack up the whole back of the truck through the spare tire well to get the brackets in line to put them back in. So that's why I went with 3-ton and not just a smaller weight class, should we call it, on the jack. But now I have my 2014 Honda CR-V. Had a tire blowout, and I used it to basically get the tire off because I had to fix something on the rotor and then put it back on. And I've also used it several times with my wife's 2012 Hyundai Elantra to get the car up. It's a great jack. It's just really heavy, and that's probably the one con I would have against it. It weighs about 70-something pounds, but honestly, if it's going to lift up a car, I'd rather have the weight there, you know. As always, this is not meant to just keep a car jacked up by itself. A lot of people that get lazy will do that, and they'll just jack up the car with this and leave it alone. You should use a pair of jack stands, which I have over there. Also bought a Harbor Freight 3-ton jack stands. I always like to buy more than what I need, so that way it's definitely going to hold whenever I do this. But I'm going to show you how this all works just to finish up my review of the 3-ton jack here. So as always, safety first. If you're going to jack up your car in any manner, you want to put in some support behind the back wheel, some wheel chocks, so that way the car doesn't roll away when you jack it up. I'll be honest with you, that can give you a really bad day if your car moves and the jack slips and you happen to be underneath it. So use wheel chocks. You really only need one. If you're stuck on the side of the road somewhere, get a rock or something. But seeing that I have both of these for maintenance, I'm going to put them both on. And you just slip them right in the back and kick them in. Now that you have the wheel chocks in, you can jack up the car. On the Honda CR-V, just to let you know, if you see that little metal piece right here, that's where you would jack it up with the jack that comes with the car. But seeing that the 3-ton has a flat jack thing, so I got a quarter on the jack. And that's for this piece right here, which is basically bolted on really heavy, bolted onto the frame. So you want to lift by the frame. You don't really want to lift near the tire with this type of jack because it might bend or damage some type of tie rod or something. But if you're going to jack up the car and you want to put floor jacks on, which is basically what you do after you jack up the car, you want to put the floor jacks into this metal piece, which is the jacking position on this car. So anyways, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave the camera here, and I'm going to start jacking. Now, I don't have much clearance here between the car and the jack, but the awesome thing is that it comes with this padded section of the jack. And you just turn the handle to the right, and that means it's in the ready position to start jacking up. Look how much that's going up with just a couple of small things. It took 3 pumps to hit the car where I want to jack it up. Okay. It's going to really make sure that I'm under the right position, and I'll continue jacking. And I'm on the floor, and I'm not going that high on the handle here. And I want to continue to jack it up. And you can see it's really easily lifting the car. No problem. I'm just going to lift it until the tire comes off the ground, which it just did. Now again, I didn't do full strokes with the lever here, and it's lifting off the tire off the ground, the right side. So that's all you would need, probably maybe 1 or 2 more pumps. So you change the tire, get a flat tire off, and yeah, it's a great jack for that. So after you do your tire work and everything, you're gonna let the car go down easy. You just turn the lever to the left, and it lets the car down easy. And it's a low profile, so that you can just flip it right out after you're done. And it just does a great job, an awesome job. When I had to work on my 2001 Ford Ranger in 2013, when I bought all these materials, it took care of jacking up the whole truck's back through the tire well. I had this go into the tire well and lifted the whole back high enough so that I can align the brackets and put it in and release tension on the leaf spring. So it was awesome. It's been an awesome buy. I think I paid $80, $80-something back in the day, and it was on sale. And it's my go-to floor jack for anything I do on cars. So ultimately, my review of this floor jack is that it's awesome. I know that Harbor Freight has an aluminum one, which is lighter. I went with a cheaper option because that's more money, obviously, because it's aluminum. But I can't speak highly enough about this Pittsburgh heavy-duty 3-ton floor jack. So low profile, rapid pump. It's just awesome.